What is going on YouTube? This is Crzycatman, and today I'm going to show you a USB charger or charger for your devices, your GoPros or whatever else you want charging on your motorcycle. Mine is a little bit different. It's not directly hooked up to the battery. I have it hooked up to what's called a car relay. So basically when you send power to this relay, it's going to send the independent power to the charger. So this is kind of like what it looks like here. So you're going to pop this out. So that's what it kind of looks like. I picked this one up at Radio Shack. Of course, they don't make Radio Shacks anymore, so you're going to have to figure out where. I guess you can find them on Amazon and stuff like that. So what I kind of did to kind of explain this kind of a little bit briefly before I pop over to my computer, and I'll show you in greater detail on how I got this all wired and stuff up like that. So what I did is originally I had the battery tender hooked up directly to the battery. And of course, it's already fused and all that stuff, so that was kind of super nice. So what it is, the battery tender, which is currently right here, so that's the actual battery tender itself. What that does is that just runs both of the wires directly to the battery. During the winter time, you can plug a charger in and it just trickle charges your battery all winter long. So that is currently fused already, so I didn't have to worry about fusing, you know, the direct power off of this, off the actual charger itself. I was able to run the relay power off of the rear license plate light. So when the bike is on, the relay is on, which in return the charger is on. When the bike is off, everything's off. So I did that so if you accidentally forget that you have something in your motorcycle, you're not draining your battery on your motorcycle and come out fine in the morning and you get a dead car or a dead battery for your motorcycle, I guess. Just kind of a little demonstration here before I pop over to my computer. I'll go in greater detail on how I wired this all up. I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in here. This is nothing special. This is just to show you guys when it's on, the bike is on, it's off, it's off. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the bike on here. That you see the cluster already pops on and all that stuff. Now the display turned on this. So when I turn the bike off, this goes off. Again, when I turn it on, that turns on, off, and off. So like I said, it's a nice little feature that I hooked into there. Into the actual bike itself. So if you accidentally forget, which I've done before, if you're charging something in the motorcycle, you don't have a dead battery in the morning, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and fly over to my computer really quick, and I'll go ahead and show you guys how I wired all this up into my motorcycle. So I'm going to go ahead and pop over there to you guys, and I will show you that. So here we go. All right, guys, we're back here. I decided the computer was not going to be the best bet because my hand skills at drawing pictures and stuff like that was just really, really junky. And yeah, it was just a little bit too much time I wanted to spend on getting recording software and stuff like that to operate or to cooperate with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it on pen and paper here. It's so much easier. So here's a little bit of a drawing here we got going on. So we have the battery, we have the 12-volt relay that I was talking about, and then of course the actual charger itself. So I'll follow the positive in here and kind of show you what's all going on here. So the positive, which goes to the fuse, comes out of the battery. This is the battery tender, that plug that I was showing you guys. So it comes out. What that does is that runs into the one side of the relay. And then what that does is the other end pops out. I'll kind of explain this here in a second. So it pops out. The other end goes into the actual charger itself, which goes into the positive side of the charger. And then from the charger, from the negative end of the charger, it goes back out to directly back to the actual battery itself. Like that, take that. So back at the relay here, so when we're when the lamp turns on, the license plate lamp or the light turns on, what that does is that activates this coil which pulls this side of the switch here. So basically it's a little mechanical arm. So it's open when it's powered off and then it closes. So what it does is it pulls the arm to the other side, completing the circuit basically. That's all it does. Is nothing too hard. So basically it's inside of there, it's just a switch, like your old switch that you do on your wall to turn on your lights in your house. That's all it is, but this coil is doing the work for you. So that turns on, it throws power to the charger itself, which completes the circuit. The only reason I did this is this kind of protects itself. I mean, I could have definitely taken the power off of the lamp and then just use that to power this, but I didn't want to do that because if anything were to happen with this charger, then I have it, basically this charger has its own 12-volt supply versus snagging it off of the auxiliary or something else on my motorcycle and damaging the bike. I prefer that it blow out this relay in a fuse than to damage the computer system in my bike, if that makes sense at all. Maybe I'm just making up stuff, so yeah. That pretty much sums that up, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'm starting with my words a lot. And I get back to you relatively quick. If you like this video, definitely leave a like, and I will catch you guys later. See ya!